Guys, so I'm going to first talk to you about your Virginia studies. So we have been talking about Jamestown for a little while, but now we are going to go into making a Jamestown journal. So your Jamestown journal will have all of your things that you need to know about Jamestown. So I broke down the standards and did a sentence for each of the standards that you should know. So this is going to be very important. So this is the sheet that you will see in your packet. And these are the sentences you will be working with this week. So then take your directions and make sure you follow your direction sheet. The first thing you will need to have either your Virginia Studies notebook. If you did not take it home with you, then you need to find a notebook or you need to use blank paper. And this can also be done on a Google slide if you choose. And if you are familiar with it and if you know how to use it. Google Slides can be frustrating, so if you get frustrated with Google Slides, then please don't use it. Just do it on a piece of paper or your notebook or any notebook. So you will cut out one sentence per day. You'll cut it out. And then, so the first one, for example, it says, England wanted to establish an American colony to increase wealth and power to compete with other European countries. So you will read that, and then you will draw a picture to go with it. You'll also write key words to help you remember that. So you could put like dollar signs because dollar is for wealth. You could put, like a strong person, the power. You could put a crown for England. And then the American colony, you can put, you could draw a map from Europe to America and show how they're going across to make a colony. So all of those things, you could also write words if you don't want to draw pictures. So you could write, power, you could write wealth. And so those are the things that you really need to remember. You also need to really remember England because that's where the first colonists came from. You really need to remember America because that's where the first colony was. So even if you don't want to draw the pictures, write the words because those are the main points, the keywords that you really need to remember for each of those sentences. Okay, so that is the first thing with your journal. This week, instead of having something to turn in the whole for each day, I'm having you just turn in this paper. One side is Virginia Studies, one side is Science. And so for day one, you would answer, what was England hoping to find to increase their wealth and power? And I want you to answer that question to return back to me. So what were they hoping to find to increase wealth and power? Why did the colonists come to the United States? What were they looking for? We've talked about this before, so this is kind of review. But you can go back and look at your articles that we've had in the past. You can go back and look at your notes. You can get on and ask me questions if you really don't remember, but please try it out and see what you can do with it. But I'm always here if you need to reach out to me. I hope you all are doing awesome, and I'll talk to you again soon.